Students are requested to occupy the seats. Students, please, you are requested to occupy your seats.
Good evening. Welcome you all for the award ceremony 2022. Before we begin the award ceremony, awardees are requested to adhere to the following announcements. Please ensure that no students enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45. So all the awardees are requested to be seated in the quadrangle. Get settled before 4:45. Awardees are requested to get seated.
அந்த ஆர்டரில் உட்கார வச்சுருந்தா
நான் கூப்பிட்றேன். Attention to the first rank holders. Attention to the first rank holders. All first rank awardees are requested to come forward near the dais. All first rank awardees are requested to occupy the second row on left. First rank awardees are requested to occupy the second row on left.
Awardees are requested to be seated. I repeat, awardees are requested to be seated.
Awardees, please get seated. Awardees all around the quadrangle, please get seated. Awardees, please get seated. Attention to awardees, please get seated.
I request all awardees to get seated. I repeat, I request all awardees to get seated. I request all the awardees to get seated. I request all the awardees to get seated.
Attention to awardees, please get seated. இல்லை சார் அதுதான் இங்கே after 4:45 p.m. I repeat, please ensure that no student enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Keep your cell phones switched off. Do not leave the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Remain wearing the robe till the end of the ceremony. Professional photographs are assigned to take your photograph during the award ceremony. Personal photographs and videos are strictly not permitted inside the quadrangle. Ensure that your seat number tallies with the allocated seat and remain seated in the designated seat till the end of the program. When the academic procession enters the quadrangle, please stand up and remain so till the dignitaries occupy their seats on the dais. To receive the award, you are informed to make use of the steps to your left side to reach the stage and climb down the steps to your right side while getting back to your seats. I repeat, to receive your award, you are informed to make use of the steps to your left side to reach the stage and climb down the steps to your right side while getting back to your seats. During the presentation of the awards, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding as we are celebrating the accomplishments and academic achievements of you and your fellow students.
சிறப்பு அறிவுறுத்தல்கள். நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொள்வோர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களுக்கு ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட இடத்தில் 4:30 மணி அளவில் அமருமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் தங்கள் இருக்கையில் சென்று அமரும் வரை அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பட்டய படிப்புக்கான விருது வழங்கும் விழா துவக்கம் முதல் இறுதி வரை அனைவரும் வழிகாட்டுதல் மற்றும் நெறிமுறைகளை பின்பற்றுமாறு பணிவோடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விருது பெறப்போகும் அனைத்து மாணவ மாணவியர்களும் விருது பெற்ற பின் தங்களது உறுதிமொழியை எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறார்கள். விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்ட அனைவரும் தங்களது கைபேசியை அணைத்து வைக்குமாறு அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறார்கள். தகுதி வாய்ந்த புகைப்பட கலைஞர்கள் ஏற்பாடு செய்யப்பட்டிருப்பதால் அரங்கிற்குள் தனிப்பட்ட புகைப்படத்திற்கும் காணொலி காட்சிகளுக்கும் அனுமதி இல்லை என்பதை கல்லூரி நிர்வாகம் சார்பில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். விழா நிறைவு பெறும் தருணத்தில் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் செல்லும் வரை அனைவரும் இருப்பிடத்திலேயே எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மாணவர்கள் எவரும் மாலை 4:45 மணிக்கு மேல் உள்ளே வரவோ வெளியே செல்லவோ அனுமதி இல்லை என்று பணிவோடு தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொள்ள வருகை தந்திருக்கும் அனைவரும் விழா நிறைவு பெறும் வரை அமைதி காக்க வேண்டுகிறோம். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் மஞ்சள் நிற சிறப்பு அங்கியை விழா நிறையும் வரை அணிந்திருக்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விழா தருணங்களிலும் விருது வழங்கும் நேரங்களிலும் அனைவரும் கரவொலி எழுப்பி மாணவர்களை உற்சாகப்படுத்துமாறு பணிவு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Attention please. After the certificates are distributed, the President will administer the pledge. Only the graduates need to stand up while taking the pledge. A copy of the pledge is available in the file which you will receive in a short while. After the pledge, you are requested to remain standing until informed. The principal will continue to read out further, which is not needed to be repeated. I repeat, after the certificates are distributed, the President will administer the pledge. Only the graduates need to stand up while taking the pledge. A copy of the pledge is available in the file which you will receive in a short while. After the pledge, you are requested to remain standing until informed. The principal will continue to read out further, which is not needed to be repeated. At the end of the program, after the national anthem, remain standing till the dignitaries leave the quadrangle. In case of conflicts or missing certificates, do not panic. Contact the academic section at the end of the program. We request you to extend your full support and cooperation throughout the program.
சிறப்பு அறிவுறுத்தல்கள். நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொள்வோர்கள் அனைவரும் தங்களுக்கு ஒதுக்கப்பட்ட இடத்தில் 4:30 மணி அளவில் அமருமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் தங்கள் இருக்கையில் சென்று அமரும் வரை அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பட்டய படிப்புக்கான விருது வழங்கும் விழா துவக்கம் முதல் இறுதி வரை அனைவரும் வழிகாட்டுதல் மற்றும் நெறிமுறைகளை பின்பற்றுமாறு பணிவோடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விருது பெறப்போகும் அனைத்து மாணவ மாணவியர்களும் விருது பெற்ற பின் தங்களது உறுதிமொழியை எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறார்கள். விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்ட அனைவரும் தங்களது கைபேசியை அணைத்து வைக்குமாறு அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறார்கள். தகுதி வாய்ந்த புகைப்பட கலைஞர்கள் ஏற்பாடு செய்யப்பட்டிருப்பதால் அரங்கிற்குள் தனிப்பட்ட புகைப்படத்திற்கும் காணொலி காட்சிகளுக்கும் அனுமதி இல்லை என்பதை கல்லூரி நிர்வாகம் சார்பில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். விழா நிறைவு பெறும் தருணத்தில் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் செல்லும் வரை அனைவரும் இருப்பிடத்திலேயே எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மாணவர்கள் எவரும் மாலை 4:45 மணிக்கு மேல் உள்ளே வரவோ அல்லது வெளியே செல்லவோ அனுமதி இல்லை என்று பணிவோடு தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொள்ள வருகை தந்திருக்கும் அனைவரும் விழா நிறைவு பெறும் வரை அமைதி காக்க வேண்டுகிறோம். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் மஞ்சள் நிற சிறப்பு அங்கியை விழா நிறைவு பெறும் வரை அணிந்திருக்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விழா தருணங்களிலும் விருது வழங்கும் நேரங்களிலும் அனைவரும் கரவொலி எழுப்பி மாணவர்களை உற்சாகப்படுத்துமாறு பணிவன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Attention to awardees. Please ensure that no student enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. I repeat, please ensure that no student enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Keep your cell phones switched off. Do not leave the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Remain wearing the robe till the end of the ceremony. Professional photographers are assigned to take your photograph during your award ceremony. Personal photographs and videos are strictly not permitted inside the quadrangle. Ensure that your seat number tallies with the allocated seat and remain seated in the designated seat till the end of the program. When the academic procession enters the quadrangle, please stand up and remain so till the dignitaries occupy their seats on the dais. to receive the award, you are informed to make use of the steps to your left side to reach the stage and climb down the steps to your right side while getting back to your seats. During the presentation of the awards, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding, as we are celebrating the accomplishments and academic achievements of you and your fellow students. Attention please. After the certificates are distributed, the President will administer the pledge. Only the graduates need to stand up while taking the pledge. A copy of the pledge is available in the file which you will receive in a short while. After the pledge, you are requested to remain standing until informed. The principal will continue to read out further, which is not needed to be repeated. I repeat, after the certificates are distributed, the President will administer the pledge. Only the graduates need to stand up while taking the pledge. A copy of the pledge is available in the file which you will receive in a short while. After the pledge, you are requested to remain standing until informed. The principal will continue to read out further, which need not be repeated. At the end of the program, after the national anthem, remain standing till the dignitaries leave the quadrangle. We request you to extend your full support and cooperation throughout the program.
Hello. Hello.
Attention tutors. Attention tutors. All tutors are requested to hand over the final list to Mr. Suresh near the dais. Attention please. Tutors are requested to hand over the final list to Mr. Suresh near the dais. Attention please. Tutors are requested to hand over the final list to Mr. Suresh near the dais. No. Attention awardees.
Attention awardees, please ensure that no student enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. I repeat, please ensure that no student enters or leaves the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Keep your cell phones switched off. Do not leave the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Remain wearing the robe till the end of the ceremony. Professional photographers are assigned to take your photograph during the award ceremony. Personal photographs and videos are strictly not permitted inside the quadrangle. Ensure that your seat number tallies with the allocated seat and remain seated in the designated seat till the end of the program. When the academic procession enters the quadrangle, please stand up and remain so till the dignitaries occupy their seats on the dais. To receive the award, you are informed to make use of the steps to your left side to reach the stage and climb down the steps to your right side while getting back to your seats. During the presentation of the awards, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding. Thank you.
Awardees, after the certificates are distributed, President will administer the pledge. Only the graduates need to stand up while taking the pledge. A copy of the pledge is available in the file which you will receive in a short while. After the pledge, you are requested to remain standing until informed. The principal will continue to read out further, which is not needed to be repeated.
Attention awardees, maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Keep your cell phone switched off. Do not leave the quadrangle after 4:45 p.m. Remain wearing the robe till the end of the ceremony. Professional photographers are assigned to take your photograph during the award ceremony. Personal photographs and videos are strictly not permitted inside the quadrangle. Ensure that your seat number tallies with the allocated seat and remain seated in the designated seat till the end of the program.
சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் தங்கள் இருக்கையில் சென்று அமரும் வரை அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு தாழ்மையுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். பட்டய படிப்புக்கான விருது வழங்கும் விழா துவக்கம் முதல் இறுதி வரை அனைவரும் வழிகாட்டுதல் மற்றும் நெறிமுறைகளை பின்பற்றுமாறு பணிவோடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விருது பெறப்போகும் அனைத்து மாணவ மாணவியர்களும் விருது பெற்ற பின் தங்களது உறுதிமொழியை எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்ளப்படுகிறார்கள். விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்ட அனைவரும் தங்களது கைபேசியை அணைத்து வைக்குமாறு அறிவுறுத்தப்படுகிறார்கள். தகுதி வாய்ந்த புகைப்பட கலைஞர்கள் ஏற்பாடு செய்யப்பட்டிருப்பதால் அரங்கிற்குள் தனிப்பட்ட புகைப்படத்திற்கும் காணொலி காட்சிகளுக்கும் அனுமதி இல்லை என்பதை கல்லூரி நிர்வாகம் சார்பில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். விழா நிறைவு பெறும் தருணத்தில் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் செல்லும் வரை அனைவரும் இருப்பிடத்திலேயே எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். மாணவர்கள் எவரும் மாலை 4:45 மணிக்கு மேல் உள்ளே வரவோ வெளியே செல்லவோ அனுமதி இல்லை என்று பணிவோடு தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொள்ள வருகை தந்திருக்கும் அனைவரும் விழா நிறைவு பெறும் வரை அமைதி காக்க வேண்டுகிறோம். மாணவர்கள் அனைவரும் மஞ்சள் நிற சிறப்பு அங்கியை விழா நிறைவு பெறும் வரை அணிந்திருக்குமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். விழா தருணங்களில் விருது வழங்கும் நேரங்களிலும் அனைவரும் கரவொலி எழுப்பி மாணவர்களை உற்சாகப்படுத்துமாறு பணிவன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
தீக்கு வருதா இல்லையா? கேபிள் புதுசுன்னு சொன்னீங்களா? அப்புறம் ரெக்கார்டரை மாற்றி எடுத்துகிட்டு விடு.
Check. Hello. Check, check. Check, check. Hello. Germany Award of Diploma. Diploma Germany Award. Hello. Check. Okay.
requested to raise. Only students are requested to stand. Parents can be seated. Parents, please get seated. Only the awardees and others can raise. Parents are requested to get seated. Please avoid photography. Please avoid videography and photography. Please get... Good evening all. A warm welcome to the award ceremony 2022 PSG Polytechnic College. May we request everyone to welcome the academic procession.
Thank you. You may now please be seated. We once again formally welcome everyone present here to the grand ceremony of the award of Diploma PSG Polytechnic College. Let us begin this auspicious ceremony by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. I invite Ms. Priyanka and Ms. Lakshaya for Tamil Thai Varthu. May I request the gathering to rise for the invocation.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெளிரொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் நதிச்சிறந்த திராவிடனில் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற ஏத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திரும்பி எந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you. Now I request our principal, Dr. B. Giriraj, to welcome the gathering.
Good evening. Today is an important day in the history of PSG Polytechnic College. We have gathered here for the ceremony of award of diploma to students who have successfully completed their course. I deem it an honor to deliver the welcome address on behalf of the management staff, and students of PSG Polytechnic College, followed by a brief report about the college. We are happy to welcome the chief guest of this function, Mr. Sunil Vishwanath Mayakar, Director Production, ESC Schneider Electric India Private Limited, Coimbatore. We sincerely thank him for readily accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for the Diploma Awards function. Mr. Mayakar was instrumental in setting up of PSG Schneider Electrician Training Center at PSG Polytechnic College at a cost of 10 lakhs as a CSR activity. Apart from setting up of the laboratory, Train the Trainers program was also arranged. This laboratory will cater to the training needs of ITI, diploma and engineering students. They have plans to establish a solar power based laboratory also in our premises in the near future. He is an outstanding technical expert in the field of electrical hardware manufacture and establishment of various manufacturing facilities and electrical hardware manufacture in the country. We are really happy to have you, sir, to deliver the Diploma Awards Day address and to distribute the certificates. May I now request the president of today's function, Dr. K. Prakasan, Principal PSG Tech, to welcome the chief guest with a bouquet. Dr. K. Prakasan, Principal, PSG College of Technology, and the President of the function has been a source of great motivation and support and has guided us in realizing this function. We are greatly honored by your presence, sir. Welcome you. I welcome the members from Schneider Electric, Mr. Mohan Surendran, General Manager, Mr. Vinod Kumar, DGM, Mr. Swaminathan, GM, Mr. Vivek Sasi, Senior Manager, Mr. Ninan Iso, Senior Manager, Mr. Hari Prasad, Senior Manager, for gracing this occasion. Welcome you, sirs. We are happy to invite the distinguished guests, members of the Trust Board, heads of other institutions, parents, members from the press and media for their gracious presence in spite of their busy schedule. I am happy to welcome Dr. R. Rudramurthy, Director, Deans, Controller of Examinations, HODs, Training Manager and faculty colleagues from both Polytechnic College and College of Technology who have done meticulous planning in realizing this function. Started in the year 1939 under the PSG and Sons Charities, PSG Polytechnic College has completed 83 years and is still continuing to strengthen the technical knowledge and manpower in the country. The Polytechnic College is autonomous and offers 12 regular diploma programs and 3 sandwich diploma programs. 4 of the diploma programs are already accredited and 5 programs have successfully completed the accreditation process during last month. The Polytechnic College has an annual intake of 590 students. The total strength of the Polytechnic College at present is 1,341, out of which 160 are girl students. This year, 98% of our final year students have successfully completed their diploma program. Scholarship worth 11 lakhs have been distributed under various schemes for the deserving students. About 80% of the students who opted for placement have got placed through campus recruitment in various industries with an average salary of 2.25 lakhs and a maximum scale of pay of 9 lakhs per annum. About 375 students out of 497 students are going for higher studies. Majority of our students are taking up higher education at PSG Tech and PSG iTech and AR and other reputed engineering colleges. All the departments have MOUs with the leading industries in their respective fields for student faculty training, projects, consultancy and testing, and industry participation in curriculum development. 3 industry-supported laboratories such as PSG Schneider Electric, PSG Logic App Electric Vehicle Training Center, PSG Drone Training Center supported by Jet Aerospace have been established during this academic year. The Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering has been sanctioned a financial support of 17 lakhs under MODROPS by the ACTE in the area of Smart Electronics Laboratory. A grant of 1 lakh has been received from ACT for the program SPICE by Apparel and Fashion Technology Department. 3 faculty development programs supported by ACT have been organized during this academic year. 3 faculty members have completed their PhD during this academic year. Thus, the total number of faculty with the doctorate is 25 in the Polytechnic College. The library has about 43,000 books, 71 journals, digital library, and facilities to telecast FIAM programs. As a part of the curriculum, all the second year students have successfully completed their 4 weeks internship at various industries. Apart from students training, PSG Polytechnic College along with Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation and Director of Technical Education and Ministry of Social Defence have organized the AC Mechanic and Electrician training programs for inmates of Government Observation Home at Coimbatore. PSG Polytechnic has excelled in extracurricular and sports activities at the district, state, interstate and national level, and students trained under a nodal center have won Racquetball World Championship recently held in Austria. With the support from the management, the Polytechnic College is continuously upgrading its infrastructure by way of equipments, buildings and library facilities. We are really happy for having successfully completed another academic year. I wholeheartedly thank all the stakeholders starting from the management, parents, faculty members, employers, alumni, students and others who have directly or indirectly supported us during this academic year. I welcome you all once again to the Diploma Awards function and wishing the outgoing students the very best in all their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our President, Dr. K. Prakasan, to declare the diploma ceremony open.
This ceremony of award of diploma of the PSG Polytechnic College has been called to confer the certificates in the faculties of engineering and technology upon the candidates who in the examinations recently held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. It is my proud privilege and pleasant duty to introduce the chief guest of this evening, Mr. S.V. Maika, Director, Production ESC, Schneider India Private Limited, Coimbatore. Mr. S.V. Maika is a mechanical engineer, graduated in 1982 and joined L&T ENA in 1987. He also holds a post-diploma in tool engineering from SBM Polytechnic College. He worked in switchboard new product development and process engineering, system design, customized mechanical design, and manufacturing functions in early days of his career. He developed a sound knowledge in switchboard manufacturing processes. He leads switchboard factories in Powai, Mahape, Ahmednagar, and Coimbatore. Core competencies of Mr. S.V. Maika are in the areas of manufacturing of electrical equipment, plant operations, new plant setups, project management, quality assurance, process improvements, cost reduction, team management, and relationship management.
We are very lucky to have such an eminent personality with us. Now, I request our distinguished chief guest, S.V. Mayakar, to deliver the Diploma Award ceremony address.
Good evening. Dr. Giriraj, Dr. Prakash, the dignitaries on podium, the students, my colleagues from AC, and the parents. I am really extremely happy to come here because last time when I came here, I saw the kind of ambience, kind of students, people were there, and AC also had given some small funds for developing the well-being of the students. So immediately after I was asked whether you will come and join the ceremony, with a great pleasure I accepted the invitation. This invitation for me personally is a first of its kind, and specifically in Coimbatore after spending 5 years, I'm happy to have come here. I'm going to speak some few advices, some tips I'm going to give to our students who are very eager to join industries. And generally, what should they do? What they should look for, and how they move along, how they will see the life when they go in their future endeavors. That's what I'm going to speak about. And I don't think that it will be 25-minute session, but I don't know how much time will it take, but I have a couple of points to mention. So, students, when you go in the industry or when you join in the industry, what is that you should look for? So, I'm going to relate with my experience. When I joined Larsen & Toubro somewhere in 1983 and up to 87, I was kind of training, and then I got confirmed in 87. What I did in Larsen & Toubro is that I was put in new product development. And in new product development, I was exposed to all the processes, all the machines, and all the techniques of manufacturing. So what we did is first 6-7 years, I was learning everything. So my suggestion to you is that first try to grab as much as possible, try to learn as much as possible, master your subject. Master your subject, you will automatically be respected. So this whenever you are a student, the beauty is that you can ask hundreds of questions, nobody will ask you anything. So please ask questions, learn everything, become master in the subject, and earn a good name. I was speaking to your professors today. He was saying that somebody spoke about brand. So my suggestion is that when you go to industry, you create your own brand. You create your good name. Because what happens now, these big organizations, they observe you for 2 years, 3 years, and they have a program of you are finding out the ratings, the talent, what kind of talent is this guy. So if you want to be in the top talent category, please work for that. When you join an industry, you work very hard. Hard work, there is no substitute. Please work very, very hard and earn a good name. Earn a good image. If you earn a good image consistently, you will go into that top talent list of the company, and your path for going up will automatically be smoothened. So that is my first suggestion. Second thing, what I thought that when these students go in the industry, they are given a laptop, they are given email, and nowadays because of this pandemic, the interaction starts only on the MS Teams. So my suggestion is that whenever you are writing any email, please do not take it very, very lightly. When you are sending or firing an email, it is you who is being represented, and the person who is reading your email, you don't know. Whether it will be your director, because somebody will forward your email, so your supervisor will forward it to manager forward it to general manager may forward it to director. So your email can go to any level. So please, when you write something, take a pause and write meaningfully, because many times I have seen that many fellows who are young fellows, they want to write something, but they end up in writing something else, and the entire meaning is distorted. So please, the email is what you are representing, so please take care of these points. So, as I told you that the only way when you go in industry, there is a little bit gap. Always you will find that there is a gap. What is being taught in college and what actually you are expected to do, there will be very big gap. So that gap you have to bridge very, very quickly. And if you do that, your path will be smoothened in the industry. Second thing what I wanted to tell is, what should you do after you go there? Because already there are expert people, already there are people who have already got some experience, they are sitting there, and you are going as a trainee. So what should you do? So what you should do is that try to learn this and look for opportunities for small improvement in the work you do. You will always, what we have always found, that the young minds work differently. So you will always hit a new idea. I will not say that it's innovation what you should carry out. Innovation may happen out of that. Once you start looking for small improvements, talk to your supervisors, talk to your managers, and continuously keep looking for improvement in this factory. What I have seen that the product which I had developed 35 years back, and that time I had felt that, oh, there is no scope for any improvement in that product. And that product is a hot cake. Our TFTQ, we call it as TFTQ switchboard, which we had developed 30 years back. And every year we have been able to reduce that product cost by 2.5%. So if you look for opportunities for improvement, value engineering, I will not use value engineering because probably you may not be exposed to that term. The cost reduction in the product, changes in the design of the product. So start looking for these small things, small improvement when you go in the industry, and start suggesting that. Look for opportunities. Once you start looking for opportunities, companies do look for the cost reduction. They look forward to, because inflation, every year inflation is coming and hitting these companies. We have seen last year we were badly hit by the raw material increases, and our program of cost reduction has helped us to tame it down to a certain extent. I will not say completely we could get rid of that, but so these cost reduction programs which we implement, it has helped us. So what you should do, young mind, apply your mind and try to look for small opportunities for improvement, cost reduction. That will probably improve your image. So these are the things which you should look for. Work very, very hard, and whenever you enter into any company nowadays, they have fairly medium scale industry. If you go in, they have all ERP softwares. So all ERP softwares, if you are exposed, it is fine. If you are not exposed, try to learn those softwares. The young minds work better for picking up the software very fast. Second thing is that you will also exposed to all smart office tools, that is Word, Excel, PowerPoint, presentation. Nowadays, these PowerPoint presentations, meetings in Teams, these are all the things have become a way of life. So please master that art as you enter into industry, and that will take you further up. And as I told you that you have to create your own brand. That is way to move forward in this company. Once after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, after you spend some time there, you will be recognized as, oh, this guy is Miker, he is excellent. This guy is Mr. Mohan or Vinod Balan. Once the job is given to him, he accomplishes without any problem. So that's a brand name you will carry. You have seen that what brand means. You all know, I am assuming that, because once you say Sony, once you say Sachin Tendulkar, or once you say any LG brand, you have a certain image. So that image you have to create in your mind. And if you create your own brand for your company, I think then you don't have to look behind. So please create your own brand. After 7-8 years of my new product development, I moved to design, and that was a complete different area for me, but I took up that challenge, and I was designing the switchboards for some time, and then I became a department head there. So one thing what you have to do is you have to show good flexibility. Don't be having a comfort in the areas where you work. After you acquire great skill, companies will offer you some changes, and if you are good, you accept those changes and show good flexibility to go up in the organization. The moment you show the flexibility, moment you show the willingness to take more responsibilities will be further given, and there is no stopping. At no point of time I feel that you should say that I am overloaded. If you are overloaded, please tell this to supervisor, but don't hesitate to take more responsibilities. Sometimes what happens that people hesitate to take responsibilities and their growth stops there. All this I am telling you because I feel that some of you are going to join industry someday. Immediately you are all budding mechanical, electrical, different stream engineers. So some success path, the way to success I am sharing with you. So there are further, I have one thing I have to say, and I must not forget to talk about that you have to be always customer centric. Because once you join in an industry, you will always find that whatever you are doing it for a customer. So always be a customer centric. Whatever work you are doing on the shop floor, you see whether it will be acceptable to customer. If it is acceptable to customer, then only go ahead and do whatever you do today. Nowadays, even yesterday we saw that even AC has made a short program for customer centric approach. So even after 35 years I have to go through that program, and it is mandatory for everybody. So I thought of telling this point to you because finally at some stage of manufacturing or some stage of purchase, the product will go through your hand, and you have to see that what is required by customer, understand that, and look for the changes if there, but you must understand what customer is looking for it. So have a customer centric approach all throughout your life. You will definitely succeed. The last 2-3 points which they are general points which I wanted to mention, because when you go up in the industry, some of us forget, and we work tirelessly 24 hours. Like when I had joined the company, the CNC machines had come very recently, and I was put on some CNC machine. I was working almost 3 days continuously, tirelessly without going home on this CNC machine, and trying to adapt the techniques of CNC machine programming. So I'm not saying that somebody should work tirelessly on this, but please understand that when you work, there are your parents sitting at home. Take care of those parents. You should remain happy. You should enjoy the work. These 35 years, I really, when I look back, I feel that how these 35 years have gone. How did I not know about these 35 years? Then I felt probably that I enjoyed doing work in Larsen & Toubro, then in Schneider. So you guys should first enjoy the work. If you enjoy, the happiness will automatically come. And you will strike a balance between your work and your family. Take care of your families. First and foremost, please keep yourself healthy. Develop some routine for your exercise so that for futures you will keep yourself healthy. And one point which is generally I give to my all AC colleagues, that when you join industry, start getting first salary, start investing very small amount for your future. That will go long way and make you wealthy at the end of the retirement. So with these words, once again I wish you best luck and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for a perfect blend of nostalgic, motivational and inspirational address. Now, I request Dr. K. Prakasan, Principal, PSG College of Technology, to present a memento to the chief guest as a token of our love and gratitude.
Thank you, sir. I now invite the President, Dr. K. Prakasan, to initiate the presentation.
Let the candidates be presented now.
Thank you, sir. Here goes the most awaited moment. Yes, time to acknowledge the awardees. Now, the qualified candidates from the various programs will be presented. May I now request the chief guest, Principal PSG College of Technology and Principal PSG Polytechnic College, to do the honors for the first rank holders with superlative distinction.
Here goes the name list of first rank holders. I invite Tirumani R. Tirumani R. from Department of Apparel Technology. Ragul Prasant, Department of Computer Engineering. Harshal Ram, Department of Computer Networking. Anusha, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Madhu Vignesh V, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Sandwich. Sashmita U, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Kamal J, Department of Information Technology. Karthik Krishna D, Department of Mechanical Engineering. What? Padma Priya S, Department of Design and Drafting. Manigandan J, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sandwich. Sivatmika TN, Department of Mechatronics. Girinath A, Department of Textile Technology. Rohit Pandian, Department of Textile Technology, Sandwich.
Now, I request the first rank holders of all the programs to come onto the stage for the group photograph.
I request Dr. V. Chandrasekharan, Head of the Department of Apparel Technology, to join the chief guest. Amisha C. Devanand R. Durga Devi N. Hima Mohan. Mohita Shri B.R. Mritika M. Padmavati K. Pandiyamma A. Priyadarshini S. Ritesh V. Sahana Bala PK. Shri Harini V. Sweta MM. Sweta S. Sweta SV. Tarun. Udantika P. Venkatesh N. Thank you, sir.
Now I request Dr. S. Shanmugasundaram, Head of the Department of Automobile Engineering, to join the chief guest. Aravind M. Darunesh M. Gokularamanan SK. Gautam V. Imaya Bharati D. Jashwant V. Karthikeyan J. Karthikeyan V. Kadirvel R. Midun Raju RP. Mugesh V. Niranjan S. Pupesh Prasad JM. Purnachandran yes. Praveen Kumar yes. Prem Kumar yes. Rahul P. Rajarajan RR. Selva Alagu Manju yes. Sharan T. Srihari M. Shivabharati G. Sivashankar S. Sudarshan R. Sugirtaraj M. Dhanvant V. Vijay D. Vishal T. Vishnuvardhan S. Lingeshwaran R. Joseph Kamalraj J. Nisha CU. Roynish Starlin Dennis. Thank you, sir.
I request Mrs. P. Rajeshwari, Head of the Department of Computer Engineering, to join the chief guest. Abhishek V. Akash M. Balaji V. Bhavna R. Deepak PM. Devadashini S. Danush Khanna G. Dinesh Pandey D. Dwarakesh R. Ilakya S. Kirtana S. Krishna Kumar GM. Lal Prasad S. Maitriyani S. Rajkumar D. Rohit EM. Rohit MR. Sakti Sugandhan SS. Saran B. Srivatsan BP. Vasant VV. Vetri 80. Ashok Kumar S. Santosh S. Thank you, ma'am.
I request Dr. S. Brinda, Head of the Department of Computer Networking, to join the chief guest. Aishwarya R. Brinda Shri S.S.
Ma'am.
Divit M.J. Gautam Balaji P.S. Gautam S. Kaliraj M. Karan Babu B. Kartigeyan T. Mubashira Kahatoon N. Mukil Adityan MS. Nishant S. Pavitran P. Ragvi NV. Rajasurya E. Srihari AC. Siranjeevi Srinivasan S. Stenson T. Vishnu Prasad N. Thank you, ma'am.
I request Mrs. S. Sasikala, Head of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to join the chief guest. Arularasu M. Atul Krishna. Balasenduran M. Bhavani SP. Dheeraj E. Dharanish K. Gokul Vishwa M. Gautam S. Jenisha A. Lakshan S. Leo Joseph J. Monis S. Nitish Kumar yes. Praveen P. Ritika B. Rudrakumar yes. Sabarisan R. Sanjay G. Saravanakumar R. Sendil Kumar C.K. Sheshadri G.P. Shri Vaishnavi R. Subhashri A. Suvalakshmi R. Tarunika G.R. Tilak M. Yatish M. Arun R. Jeevesh M. Jovan J. Roshan J. Akshaya yes.
Balachandar S. Dhanagopal C. Godwin Deepak J. Gokul R. Gokul K. Harish Gautam B. Jeevanandam R. Krishnagant S.V. Mugdeshwaran P. Manu S.D. Nandagopal D. Naveen Kumar S. Ragul S. Ramya K. Sedu T. Siddharthan. Sivashanmugam E. Solomon A. Srinath M. Vigneshwaran S. Vikas S.S. Harini Shruti K.P.
Thank you, madam.
I request Dr. K. Lakshmi Prabha, Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to join the chief guest. Naga Raghunathan R. Pranish S. Ahish T. Akileshwaran MS. Arif Mohammad M. Ashwin B. Bhavadarani M. Sibi Siddharth RS. Siranjeevi Singh V. Colin Powell M. Dhanushkaran J. Dwarakesh GS. Geete Jeevaratinam S. Gokul S. Gautam J. Hariharan J. Harish Sridhar. Harshan B. Jawahar G. Kavin S. Kishore K. Mohammad Aslam S. Nallamuthu Tanish. Narendran S. Naveen S. Naveen Kumar A. Pranish K. J. Pranish T. Premnath S. Priyanka S. Raj Sundar S. Ram Karthik G. Ramya Bharati A. Sankirtan R. K. Sumisnava M. Tanigaivel T. G. Tarsha R. Tyagu S. Trishwant Shankar P. Vavunyan P. Vishnu J. Vishnu Prasad S. Prem Kumar A. Dominic J. Mohammad Fazil N. Thank you, ma'am.
I request Dr. M. Arasu, Head of the Department of Foundry Technology, to join the chief guest. Anupriya, yes. Chandru, yes. Deepan Raj, SV. Hariharan, MV. Mohammad Mukhtar, MN. Naresh Krishna, A. Niranjan, yes. Niranjan, B. Rahul, N. Rishant, yes. Rixon Sam, R. Yogendra, yes. Thank you, sir.
I request Mr. A. Kadiresan, Head of the Department of Information Technology, to join the chief guest. Aditya R.M. Abhishek K. Bhumika S.E. Cherlin M. Deekshita S. Dhanuprasad J. Jnana Sambandham S.R. John K. Simon. Khaja Mohedin I. Kartik Raja S. Kirti C. Kishore Arvind A. Madhav S. Purnesh D. Pradeep B. Rahul V. Rahul M.S. Rakshak S. Ranjit S. Sadhana S.A. Sanjay M.S. Shri Sivatandavan G. Suja S. Tirupugal S. Tulsiram Naidu KB. Vishwa DA. Thank you, sir.
I request Dr. V. Mohan Shivakumar, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, to join the chief guest. Abdul Latif M.M. Abhishek S. Abhishek S.R. Akash M. Aravindan A. Atish M. Balaji J. Deepak Arjun K. Elmer D.S. Ganesh S. Ganesh Kumar S. Gokulapriyan S. Gokul Raj J. Hemant S. Jagadishwaran S. Kalai Arasan S. Kamaleshwaran S. Madan Kumar N. Madhusudana Ram R. Mitran P. B. Pandidurai P. Pranish R. Raghunath S. Rahul Gary MB. Shankar Narayan M. Shriram V. Surender K. Surendran V. Tarun Prasad S. Ajay V. Allenton Hamilton B. Arun B. Chandrasekhar Lokendra. Gokula Krishna P. Jayendra Prasad P. Madan Kumar J. Praneeth Khanna B. Rahul Raj SD. Rajkumar M. Sanjeev S. Sanjay S. Saravanan G. Sivi Chakravarti SS. Surya SR. Tarini J. Vimal M. Amos T. Prabhakaran C. Pradeep U. Giriraj A. Shriram Subramanyam K. Thank you, sir.
Abhilash S. Abhishek R. Ashwath M. Ashwin Pranesh M. Janardana A. John Brito D. Karna C. Rishwant KP. Roja BK. Shamil S. Shri Naresh K. Tamare Selvan R. Tirumuruganandan S. Nandini S. Ramkumar S. Gayatri N.
Vijay M. Ananta Jyotiraman A. Ansel Suresh I. Balamurugan J. Dinesh Babu P. Durai Aravind R. Gautam yes. Jishnu B.A. Kartigeyan G. Laujen yes. Mano G. Manoa J. Naveen T.U. Nitin V. Sudan G.S. Sundar A.V. Tuti G. Tony Abraham, yes. Venkatesan D. Vinod Kumar B. Thank you, sir.
Now, I request Mrs. D. Sujata, Head of the Department of Mechatronics, to join the chief guest. Vishnuvardhan V. Adarsh S. Adavan P. Ajay J. Aldrich Peter T. Anna John. Arvind Kumar CL. Ashwath S. Adarsh R. Dakshin Ram A.K. Dharnidharan P. Dharnish K. Ilavendan R.S. Gautam S. Gautaman K. Gautam Raj M. Harish K. R. Harshavardhan K. S. Kritik A. Idal Priyadashni M.J. Jyoti Prasad M. Kirubakaran P. Manoj B. Mohammed Tariq M. Mohammed Zahid B. Mulle Nadan VH. Narendran S. Nitin Venkat D. Nitish Kumar NR. Praveen Raj V. Raj Priya S. Rishiresh K. Shaktivel M. Sangameshwar B. Sanjay S. Sanjay Emmanuel A. Sanjay R. Sanjeev Krishna L. Santosh L. Selva Kumar K. Sharan R. Shivakumarasamy J. Siddharth S. Siddharth Kotecha. Sivashankaran B. Sauram M. Sudarshan M. Uday Kumar T. Vijay Krishna S. Vin Surya A.K. Kirti Varman S. Gokul S. Kamlesh S. Naveen Kumar C. Vijayt K. Thank you, ma'am.
I request Dr. M. Senthil Kumar, Head of the Department of Textile Technology and Textile Technology Sandwich, to join the scene as chief guest. Abdul Fatah. Abhishek. Achayam. Deepak B.S. Dharanidharan B. Harish P. Harish yes. Harshita Shri yes. Jai Ganesh yes. Jennifer yes. Latika J. Lipika G. Madhuchandra M. Miduna A. Mohan Kumaravel M. Palani Bharati A. Pragadishwaran yes. Prasad K. Sandeep K. Santosh Kumar G. Sasinder B. Sri Chandrayan B. Sindhuja S. Srinivasan T. Sudhindra SG. Sujita BS. Surya Prasant R. Trisha S. Vishnupriya A. Kalaikumar A. Kumaresan yes. Madan yes. Sarandraj T.
Krishnamurthy S. Manikandan M. Praveen P. Puvan Prasad P. Navaneedan S. Pranav D. Sudarshan K. S. Sunish V.
Thank you, sir. I request all the candidates to rise for the pledge to be administered by the President, Dr. K. Prakasan.
We shall, in thought, word and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our college. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity and integrity and the secular ideal of our country. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the President of the award ceremony function, PSG Polytechnic College, I admit you as Diploma awardees of PSG Polytechnic College, for which you have qualified to receive the Diploma of Director of Technical Education, Chennai, and in token thereof, you have been presented with these certificates.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to resume their seats. Congratulations to all the diploma awardees. I repeat, I request everyone to resume in their seats. Congratulations to all the diploma awardees. Thank you. May I request our President, Dr. K. Prakasan, to dissolve the diploma ceremony.
I dissolve the diploma award ceremony.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the management, principal, faculty, staff, and the awardees of PSG Polytechnic College, I wholeheartedly thank the chief guest, Mr. S.B. Maiker, Director Production ESE, Schneider India Private Limited, Coimbatore, and his team members for accepting our invitation in spite of busy schedule and honoring us with their presence. Thank you, sir. We also thank all the parents, guests, invitees, and media personnel for our invitation and gracing the occasion. Heartfelt thanks to our HODs, Controller of Examinations, faculty, and hostel wardens for being with us this evening to share the joy of the occasion. We would like to express our sincere thanks to all the staff members of the academic section, Office of Controller of Examination, General Maintenance, Security team, and audiovisual section for their help and support. Our special thanks to all the faculty members, staff, and student volunteers, the dynamic band troupe PSG Polytechnic College, and the training department of PSG Industrial Institute for coordinating this event. Thank you one and all.
Now, I request everyone to rise for the national anthem. We request the diploma awardees and all the guests to remain standing till the procession leaves the hall.
Thank you.